So we will now see type of machine learning. Earlier we have seen type of problems machine learning can solve. This is different, don't get confused. These are the type of machine learning: supervised machine learning, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Supervised means when data are labeled. After training and testing, model is ready for real problem in hand. Data has labeled features that define the meaning of data. A supervised machine learning algorithm is used to solve classification or regression problem. So this is the example. You have three coins: Indian currency, dollar, UK dollar, and dirham. So input is coin, feature is weight of the coin, and label is type of currency. So if you are giving an algorithm, if you are giving data to machine learning model that if coin is of 3 gram, it is definitely an Indian currency. If it is of 7 gram, it is a UK dollar. If it is 4 gram, it is a dirham. So it is, you have trained the model, you have tested the model. For testing, definitely you will use same type of currency, right? Now it is ready to deploy for the real problem. So whenever next time when you would expose different coins of same country, it will give the result. It means your weight is the feature, type of currency is the label. Here machine learning model knows the feature and the label associated with that feature, and therefore it is called supervised machine learning. Another example is, we have the apple and we are showing machine through image and we are teaching it, it is an apple. So next time whenever you will expose machine learning, same machine learning model with the apple, it will identify it is an apple. In case of unsupervised learning, directly I am coming to example. It is exactly opposite to the supervised machine learning. So you give raw data. This image I have taken from IBM. You have raw data, there is no labeling, there is no teaching. Machine learning model will extract the feature, means it will identify different unique features, it will extract, identify, and it will put different clusters of those input. How? So you have the input, you have the mix, you have various type of fruits put together in a image. Machine learning will understand, I can see a pattern. There is no labeling, there is no teaching, there is no supervision, there is no output. So machine learning will understand there are few fruits which are red in color having one leaf on the top. It will put in a separate group. It will keep mango type of yellow fruit separate group. It doesn't know it is apple or mango. Just based on phenotypic, I mean the morphological features, that is their appearance, it will cluster them together. It is unsupervised machine learning. Another example, you are having apple, it will, machine will say it is mango. No, it is wrong. It is an apple. It will notate. So next time when machine learning will be exposed to same, it will say it is apple. So you are rewarding or giving negative feedback. It is the example of reinforced response, that is reinforced learning, right? So that was the example of reinforcement response, the third type of machine learning example. Now again we will talk about unsupervised machine learning. You are having name of cricketers and run scored by them and wickets taken by them, and you will run the query. You are not teaching anything to machine learning. After analyzing the data, machine learning will give you two type of clusters or segment. In first category, it will keep A, B, C, and it will tell that they are the batsmen because they scored good run and took less wicket. And there will be second grouping, second clustering of D, E, F, G, and H, and it will say it is they seem to be bowler. It will write, it will show this seems to be bowler because they claimed more wickets and scored less. So this is the raw output. Now it is up to you how to use the data or what changes you want in the output. So the most popular application of unsupervised learning are clustering, as we have seen, Two clusters were made, one for batsman, one for bowler. And dimensionality reduction. What is the meaning of dimensionality reduction? We will see ahead. So that we have seen, we will not go in detail. Already we have seen by a very beautiful example. Now we will see reinforced learning. Already we have seen by mistake the example of that apple, not apple, mango that we have seen earlier. It should be here. So working of self-driving cars and learning to navigate staircase obstacles by robot. So robots are navigating on the wrong path. So you will change the algorithm. You will tell it, no, don't go there, go this way. So next time robot will not do that mistake. So if it won't do mistake, you will allow it to go ahead. Means algorithm is perfect. Means you are rewarding it for good thing and giving negative feedback or punishment for correcting the mistake. This is called reinforced learning. Another example, you will show image of dog to model. It will predict cat. You will say no. Negative feedback. You will tell it is dog. So whenever next time when you show the image of a dog, it will identify it is dog. So next time also, if you will show the image of cat, it will not identify because you have exposed to various type of dogs. It will again tell dog or it may not tell, but it is confirmed. Whenever next time when you will expose to dog, it will say dog. So what are the algorithms for reinforced learning? Q-learning, SARSA, DQN and genetic algorithm. They are examples. So now we are finishing this video. Get ready for next video. Hope you are enjoying. Various examples I have taken from internet or from various type of online course provider. And I hope these are the best examples and various type of examples, synonyms I have used to make it very elaborative, highly explicit type of video lectures. Thank you.